Hello everybody, 2015 here, and welcome back to my first ever video on Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Let me go shut my door. Alright, as I was saying, this is the first ever video I've done for this game, and yeah, let's just hit new game and hop into... I mean, I have played this game before, obviously, and I've watched other YouTubers play this game, but I've never played this game myself. So, or I've never made a video myself for this game. Sorry, I'm kind of messed up today. Okay, we are standing here in our brand new shop, and there is a tutorial before this, although I did skip over that because it's not really the best thing in the world. Now, I can give you a tour of the shop better than the game can. So this is the engine stand, where you put together engines and stuff. Spring puller, toolbox. Toolbox is really cool. Toolbox is where you level up your stuff. And you can get strong arms and 50% lane. I need more room. I need more room. And then there's the third, I need more room, which adds. Then you got like the primo garage, my friend. Yeah, and then you get 50% off trips to junkyards. Lucky one. All these are the essentially good stuff. But first, you have to go through all this. You can get like unlocks the tablet and allows you to use the computer and stuff like that. So now, what do you do in this game? You can change this banner if you want, but I'm not going to. And otherwise, you just come over here to your phone and start taking story order. We can take this order. Poor brake performance. Take order. Now, I have literally learned the ins and outs of suspension from this game. And in fact, I went to Discount Tire yesterday with my dad to get it. He needed to get his tires rotated. And the suspension, when they took the wheel off, just as I'm about to do. Okay, first we need to move it. It's not assemble mode. No, normal mode. Now we need to move the car to car lifter A. Okay. And now we need to come over here and we need to lift the car up off the ground so we can take the wheels off. But when they took the wheels off of my dad's Expedition, like I'm doing right now, I actually saw the brakes and then this like suspension thing. It looked a little bit different than this, but it's probably because it was a different type of suspension. But honestly, probably no, I don't know. But I saw his suspension. It looks pretty cool. It's suspension, but these people have poor brake performance, and I do not have the repair anything mod anymore because my game got corrupted. So we are just going to brake pads. Brake is ventilated. And bam, that's the brakes. Now, from the early stages of the game, if you hit car status, then they usually give you things that you have to like find and fix. For us, it's a brake disc, an ABS module, and another brake disc. Now, I know exactly where the ABS module is. So what I have to do is I'm taking off all the wheels and seeing which brake discs need to be replaced. Looks like these two front ones might be the ones. Brake pads need to get off there, and this brake disc is at 48%, so it does not need to be replaced. Now, standard tire, let's take that off. And it's almost easier when it doesn't show you which parts, because then you'll know as soon as you find them, which ones. Oh, yeah, I think this is the brakes that we need to replace right here. Alright, let's take off the brake caliper and the brake caliper cylinder. Let's take off the brake pads so we can take off the brake disc. And it's at 46%. No, it's a 28. So yeah, that one we might actually need to replace. And we probably will, because there's two brake discs and I've only found one. Okay. Let's take all these bolts out because they're just really annoying. And then there's our second brake disc, brake caliper. Let's take that out so we can have access to the brake disc. And in this game, you got to take off certain stuff to get access to certain other stuff and all that kind of good stuff. And now if we come over here and we look in our inventory, you can see we have his wheels, we have your brakes, and two brake discs. You need to buy two new brake discs. Two brake discs are fine. If it's red, that means it needs to be replaced. So yeah, we need to get two new brake discs, and I don't have the tablet yet, so we need to come over here to the computer. Go to Up Parts, which is the shop where you get car parts from. We are going to need a new ABS module, so I'm just going to buy that before I need it. And I'm going to go for brake. I'm just going to hit brake, and then we just need two normal brake discs. Normal brake discs, 140 bucks. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to open up the hood and I'm going to click on engine and I'm going to come all the way around until I see the ABS module. Or does the car not have an ABS module? Here we go. It's all the way down here. Alright, part unmount. Now I need to take off this old and craptastic ABS module. And we had 4,000 when we started the game, so you guys can keep track of how much money I'm making for each repair. I will too, but... So here we go. We're going to screw in this new ABS module so that this guy can stop. Mainly just for his safety, honestly. Alright, now we're done in the hood, so we can shut that. And we're going to come over here to suspension and part mount and brake disc ventilated. It's fine. Brake pads, I mean, it doesn't look fine, but it is. Brake caliper, on the brake caliper cylinder, yes. Now, let's see if it's a front drive axle or just a normal front axle. And it looks like this car does not have a drive shaft, so it is front wheel drive, which means we will need to put the front wheel... I'm just going to rotate his tires for him, because I'm a nice guy and I do that. So his car is front wheel drive, so I'm putting the less damaged ones on the front. And the more damaged ones on the back, because the more damaged ones are the ones that have been driving the car. It's like if you were constantly hopping on one foot. Like, say if you were constantly hopping on your left foot, and then your left shoe would wear out faster than your right shoe because you've been constantly hopping on your left foot. Okay, and now just put on whatever wheel we want after this one. I chose it for this one, the less damaged one, but for the back ones we can just put on whichever one we want because we don't need to decide because they're both the same percentage and it doesn't really matter on the same kind of on this axis back here on the Z axis, is it? I'm not sure. I only know that the Y axis is up and the left and the X and Z axes are forward and to the side. I just don't know which one is forward or which one's to the side, if you know what I mean. Okay. So I'm going to bolt this tire on, and I know I'm not doing it right because you're supposed to do it in kind of a star pattern, but honestly it just saves time and the game doesn't care, so I'm just going to do it the way that saves time because I don't want to waste your time because I know you guys are already watching my channel, and people who watch my channel are people who have way too much time because my channel is really not worth anyone's time. Okay. We need to put the wheel hub cap back on. I don't know how that got taken off, and now we can put back on the wheel. And now for this little job that we've just been doing here, car status, we have just made, so money spent, total payout $840. So we should have $48.40 when we hit that button. Oh no, we go right back up to 4,000. So we kind of broke even on that job. We didn't make any money, we didn't lose any money, but we did get experience, which is important, and I will go over experience in a second when we get 300 experience. Anyway, now let's go back to the phone and this Emden Lots. A year and a half ago, I bought this car for my son. Said he's not interested in anything except driving it and occasionally filling it up at the gas station. Please check the oil and tires. Okay, take order. Okay. Back in here. Now, let's look at car status. Car status. And there's stuff we need to replace. Alright, let's move over to the lifter. And the first thing we're going to do is come over here, grab our oil drain. Oh. You gotta lift the car up before we can put the oil drain under it. Okay, now we're going to move it to car lifter A, and then use equipment to empty out the old oil. And that was a small amount of oil, okay. But I'm not going to, let's just move equipment, let's place the equipment back. And I'm not going to refill it with oil because I don't know if I need to take apart the engine yet, so they just want me to replace the air filter, standard tires, And the fuel filter, okay, so let's go buy a new, what type is it? It's an i4 Sosh, right? Like, no, dock. An i4 dock. Alright, just air filter and fuel filter for an i4 DOHC. So I'm just going to go to up parts and search for filter. So this is just an all air filter and fuel filters are just the same. Okay. Now let's see. Does it want us to replace the oil filter? No, it does not. So I'm just gonna take off the wheels so I can get the right tires, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've gotten the wheels off now, and now I'm going to go into my inventory and see. Okay, let's see. I am going to actually separate one because, well, I'm actually going to separate all of them because we're going to need to separate all of them because we're going to need to put the old rims onto the new tires. And oh my gosh, these tires are at 1%. Oh my gosh. And take. And separate parts. And separate. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I'm done doing this. Alright, last one coming off. And take. Okay, so now if we go to our inventory, we'll be able to see that these tires are 205/55 R16. 205/55 R16. Okay, computer. Back. No, not rims. All tire. Standard tire B. Wait, well, not 4, not 5. So 205, no, 205/55 16. All right, buy $872 for tires. Tires. Okay, now we need to come over here and install rim lots on the new standard tire Bs. Oh, look how new and shiny that is compared to the to the old tires that we were using. Okay, now I'm going to take, but now I'm going to come over here to the wheel balancer and balance that one we just installed, because you do have to balance them after you install them. Yes, I want to install. And the balancing process usually takes longer than the installing process, as you can see. I'll take, and I'm going not separate. Install this rim on that tire. And now I can take the parts from the wheel balancer and balance another wheel. And then take the parts from here, install that on that, and boom. So bam, now I got some tires to balance after this one gets put on. And I will see you, well, I'm just gonna I'm gonna make you watch this. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna see you guys when I'm ready to put the tires back on the car, the wheels, sorry. So you can come over here and see. Okay, guys, change station. Okay, so see, there's all these stations that you can use. I have the drum and bass attack on. It's just the default one. But see how down here there's this user radio #1, and yeah, this is the only radio that you get to control what's on it. So if you guys send me some non-copyrighted music to put on this user radio, then I'll play it for you guys. Just in the background, and I probably won't even mention that I'm playing it, but if you guys will know if you sent it, right? Comment down below if there's anything you want me to use, and comment if you want me to mention that that you sent it or not, or if that it's even playing. But yeah, and these are all new tires, so we don't need to rotate them. And yeah, let's just put another one on. Alrighty, we've got all the tires on the car. Okay, car status. Now the only thing we haven't done is the air filter and the fuel filter, and we've drained out the oil, but we haven't refilled it yet. So let's bring the car on down with its new wheels, or new tires. And yeah, let's take out the fuel filter, and let's take out the air filter. Oh my gosh, no, get out of that. Okay, the only thing that's really annoying is the air filter, because you have to take off all these little clip A's. All these little clips. Just gotta take all these off. And it is really annoying. And then you gotta take this off. And then you gotta take out the... Oh my gosh! 0%! You know what? At that point, you should just not have an air filter in there. Like, dude. That air filter probably does more for you when it's not even there. You know what, that air filter is probably like injecting the old dirt that you got from your trip to California back in May or whatever into your engine. Probably don't want that. Okay. Now we need to install the part mount. Okay, yeah, now we need to install the new fuel filter, and we are done with this vehicle. Hopefully. Car status. And we're done. Okay, so we started with 4,000, and now we finished order. Oh, haven't refilled it with oil yet. Derp. Now all you need to do to refill it with oil is unmount the oil fill plug, and bam, you get this. Now I like to... What the heck oil is that? Wait a minute, that doesn't look like oil. Maybe that was an update, because the oil, I guess, might probably really look like that. The oil used to be like brown. Okay. Now, car status. Finished the order. We started the game with $5,300. We made $1,388 on that job. So now let's come over here to the phone. And brake system needs fixing. I'm going to do this order without you guys looking at me because I've already done a brake order. And, yeah. It's just... Oh, no. Oh, no. Are we getting this issue again? Okay, let's just wait. Okay, this time. Okay. Alright, anyway, guys, I'll see you once I fix these brakes, and, yeah. Then I'll probably be able to show you the, toolbox and what it does. Alright, I've determined on this one that it's only really the front wheels. The rear wheels look good. So, yeah. Let's see, are these brake pads completely shot? No, so we can put this wheel back on the car and we know it's not this one that we need to fix. Oh, here we go. Here's our brake caliper and probably our brake pads too. No, the brake pads might actually be on the back. Dang it. Alright, those are good brake pads then. We need to find the brake pads that are not good. Alright, does this car have a drive shaft? Let's look. This car does not, in fact, have a drive shaft. So it is front-wheel drive. Good to know. Okay, is that... Okay, those brake pads look a little bit trashy. Let's look. This caliper looks good, though. Okay, 97%. Probably the brake pads on this side, then. Oh man, it's just finding which. Oh my gosh, we found our brake disc. We found our brake disc. Okay. Get this brake caliper out of the way, and I think we found our brake pads too. Get this brake caliper out of the way. Oh my gosh, 13%. Okay, car status. So, brake pads, disc, and brake caliper. Let's go buy new pads, disc, and caliper. Brake. Oh, I can't get brakes from the tire shop. Okay, now we need to come here and look for brake. Okay, we need brake disc, brake pads, and a brake caliper. And just for security, we're going to buy another brake caliper cylinder because this one might be shot. Oh, we don't have to come back to the computer again. Alright, so now we're going to just put the wheels back on, put this wheel back on up here. It's brake caliper. He's okay. Yes. So I want to get, like, the parts that I didn't need to take off that I took off, I'm actually going to put back on. Because I want, when I get done fixing it, I want it to be, like, just ready to send out to the person who brought it. Essentially. So, alright, here, we need to mount a new brake disc, some new brake pads, and a new brake caliper on a new brake caliper cylinder. Bam! Standard tires, just stick that back on the car. Okay, brake pads, not the shot ones. Brake caliper, not the shot one. Brake caliper cylinder, any one will work. And bolt it on, or screw it on, or whatever you want to call it. And rim classic 1. Now I know those are bolts, not screws, so bolt. And bam! So now we fixed everything. We have $185. I think we just broke even on that one though. Oh, you can't lift the car lift without having a car on it. Wait, can I? Oh, okay, whatever. Now, if we come over here to the phone, it says we have 3. Oh, we're at level 2. We're at level 2 of XP. Okay, I'm gonna leave that for the end of the video. We're gonna do one more order, and then we're probably gonna have the XP needed to move on. Royal Crown, the timing components. Okay, we're gonna get into that next episode. Let me just fix a few brakes, and I'll be right back to show you what the toolbox does. Okay, everybody, so when you do a bunch of brake orders, your inventory is going to start to look a little something like this, and you can't use these parts because they are all kind of crap-tastic. So what we're going to do is sell all parts below or equal to what I do, because you're going to get a lot of parts from the cases, and I'll show you what those are in probably in the next video. But you're going to sell parts that are conditioned below or equal to 99%. So it won't sell brand new parts, but it'll sell all the crappy ones. And you could probably do like 90% or something. You probably don't have to do 99. Depends on really what you want. But I do 99 because it's kind of how I... Okay, let me show you what the toolbox does. So that toolbox over there didn't work. This toolbox will though. So as you can see, we started this video at level 1. Now I've gotten to level 3. So I have unlocked 2 upgrade thingy-mabobbers. And we're going to get the faster walking because for a video, I mean that's... Or should we get the strong... 50% faster part installing and removing. Or 50%... Okay, screwing and unscrewing. But if you unlock something right before this, we can get the garage expansion. Well, we're pretty close to getting to level 4, and I'll get the unscrewing thing next. Oh, so I can't do that. I have to do everything here first, and then... Okay, so apparently I have to do everything. Alright, whatever. Well, we just got the screwing and unscrewing and faster walking thing. And, yeah, so now I can walk faster, but not by a lot. It's only 10% faster. And, yeah, I can now screw and unscrew 50% faster, which is kind of cool. Anyway, that is what the toolbox does. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!